of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Portland.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And for this young rookie making his first NFL start, a moment he's been waiting for since draft day.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Off the bootleg, Townsend completes it to Dixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. An inside give. Here's Portis. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Townsend. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Now a give, left side, it's Portis. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Townsend looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hammond. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. They hand it off to Portis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Townsend.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down. Townsend. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down. And this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it here with Portis. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On 2nd down, Hoskins, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. They'll try to run this one in, and he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 4th down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I think going for it there on the opening drive, CD, if you're that close to the end zone, seems like a no-brainer, and they're able to cap things off with a touchdown.
I think that he was imagining the message he would send to his team if he called for the field goal unit at that point. Great drive, got it all the way down there. You're telling your offense, I believe in you, and you're also telling your defense, hey, if they don't score, we got it covered.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Kamara. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. The shotgun snap to Willis.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. Townsend. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Townsend. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Back to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This pass complete to Ruckert.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Willis, and his pass incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Willis.
He finds his man, complete. It's Price.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Willis will look to pass again here.
Open target here, Darius Slayton.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Townsend. They'll find Everett there, complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. These two teams all tied after one. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense. They affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
On 2nd and inches,
Willis. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not I just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
now it's Kamara in the passing game.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Willis.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
On the give, here's Portis. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Townsend. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A run with Portis. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Townsend. He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
To about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down.
Willis, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throw over the middle. He's got Ruckert. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Willis. Once again, Ruckert. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Again, Willis to throw. Outright, he's got Ruckert.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A 3rd and 2, here's Willis.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wade.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Willis will look to throw on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On 2nd and 9, Willis. He finds his man, complete. It's Price. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Willis. And the pressure gets to him again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this one to Watson. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Townsend. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So we've come to halftime here with a visiting Pack. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again to throw. Willis on 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Throwing again. Townsend. And that's complete to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Off play action. Townsend. This is caught. It's Cooks.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Dixon.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Off the bootleg. Townsend.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They'll run it here with Portis. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Townsend. A little short pass. This is Everett. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Now a draw play. It's Portis. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Snowhawks have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14 to 10. A 10-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Willis. Connection made to Ruckert.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Willis. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
From just shy of midfield, Willis over the middle, complete. That's Price. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now Willis on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Price. And he is going to have a Packers first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Willis looking to throw on first down. Out to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Play action, Willis. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, it's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Running right, Portis.
And he stopped immediately there. Called it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Cooks on the quick slant. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Off the play fake. Townsend. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, Townsend. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Dixon. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Operating from the gun, Townsend. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On first down, Townsend. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Operating from the gun, Townsend. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Snowhawks will add to their fourth quarter lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They begin on the ground with Kamara. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw, Willis. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Packers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down.
Got a man, Slayton.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. Once again, he finds Slayton.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. To throw again on 2nd down.
Willis
sliding out of the pocket.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Now Willis.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Alvin Kamara.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
It's complete, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Off play action. Townsend. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there. An even 50 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. An inside give. Here's Portis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Now the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So the Packers down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down.
To the air on 1st down, here's Willis.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Willis, call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Here's Willis.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll run on 3rd down with Portis. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here.
2nd and 11 now.
Now a give left side. It's Portis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in